Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. Today we got a few things we gotta get done today. First thing is we just closed on a property last week, and I took you guys by at the end of a vlog just for a glimpse of it. And I actually had talked with the guys. So Friday, if you guys watched Friday's vlog, I went and met a gentleman at the property and I said I want a bunch of trees knocked over and I want the whole yard cleaned up and cleared out and just get rid of all the mess. There was so much crap. There was little sheds, stuff like that. Well, he went out this morning actually, and knocked down a bunch of trees, pushed the sheds over. So we're gonna swing by, take a look at it. I'm sure it's gonna be a mess because there's gonna be multiple trees laying down. I do have a guy going to cut the trees up and haul them off, but that's gonna be this week probably before he gets it done. But I just wanna see how everything looks, how it makes the property look. I'm sure it's going to be a little messy right now, but I just wanted to envision it. You guys, that's a big part of all this stuff. You got to be able to go into these old junked out houses and see the vision of it. So we're going to go check out that property. I have 2 mic covers, which is our e-commerce business. I have 2 mic covers that I've already packed up that we got to ship out. And then we have to go to Walmart because we got to get a dehumidifier. So I have a property that we fixed up, and I told you guys also on Friday that was going to be my last day there, but I forgot that I had to put a dehumidifier in the basement per request of the inspection before we sell it. So I had to go by Walmart, get that, drop it off at the rental property, and then we'll be headed to my gym and we'll spend the rest of the day at the gym. We'll be catching up with stuff at the gym. I had to work out, I had to run, and I don't know, I'm sure there's going to be something broke or something that I got to address there. So we're going to get moving. I will show you guys this property first though, and we'll see if you guys can see the vision. So come and hang out with us. You know, this is just gonna be just an entrepreneurial vlog today. So the channel is, you know, it's supposed to be just a place for you guys to come hang out, be around like-minded people, maybe get inspired to go out and do your own thing. But yeah, let's get after it today. Holy cow. Alright, you guys, so what a mess. An awesome mess. So let me get pulled in the driveway here. I came up on it and I could not believe. Okay, so here's some over here. This was an old shed, ugly shed. My goodness. I was not expecting it to be such a shock to me whenever I came around the corner. Like, I knew they were gonna be down, but I didn't know what to expect. But dude, it looks so much better already. I wonder what the neighbors think. Neighbors probably think I'm crazy. Every time I do anything, buy the gym, buy rental property, start a new business, there's always people around watching, being like, what is going on? Because I usually do something big like this, something just out of the ordinary. But it really does make a big impact. Last house we did, it had been overgrown for 10 years. And I went in and took a bunch of trees out, bushes, everything. The whole block was like, dude, we haven't seen that house in so long, so crazy. So once people start to figure out who I am and what I'm trying to do and accomplish, usually they're like, okay, we get it, we appreciate it. But usually they're not used to people making waves like I make waves sometimes. Where do we start? That's a massive tree. The camera doesn't even do it justice of how big it is. And there's multiple trees in there. It's not just one. Well, let's walk down in here. Look how big that one is right there. Let me dig down in here. Massive. Massive. So a little tip to you guys. If you guys buy a piece of property, you know, you can pay someone to come in and cut your trees down. You know, that's a traditional thing, right? You would think pay someone. What do you guys think? I think last time I paid $1,500 a tree to have it dropped and hauled off, and I had multiple of them dropped and hauled off. Which $1,500, I don't know if you guys tell me if you guys think it's expensive or cheap. I kind of think it's a little pricey. I understand if you're in a spot where you can't do what I'm getting ready to suggest, but this right here, I've had it done at my house, I've had it done here now, I've had it done at other properties. And if you get someone with a machine called a high lift, which is a really big bulldozer, like like skid steer, but really massive that can push trees over. He came in, I bet he started at 7 a.m., was done by 9 a.m. So the time you save by paying someone to come out and do it is massive. So if you have the ability to be able to pay someone to do it, it's great. And they get roots and all. Like for $1,500 on that other house, you did not get the roots. Like, see this? They pulled the roots and everything. When he pushes it over, it rips the roots and everything out. So this is kind of what it looks like, nice and flat. For $1,500 at my other property, I still got to pay someone probably another $1,000 to come in and do a stump grinder and dig it out, and then you got to get all the wood shavings out of it, fill it in with soil, a lot of crap. There's too much going on with it, a lot of money. This is a much more affordable way to do it. Now you got a big, nice open property, clean. We're gonna see what we can do as far as making this appeal to the front as you come in. And then this driveway here too. This is like the little driveway that they cut in, but I'm thinking like frame it up, make double parking, big, huge parking space here. Just make it feel more grand. The bigger you guys can do it, the more grand it feels. The more you feel like you get out of it. If you section things up or have little bitty narrow walkways like this little bitty narrow walkway right here, just makes it feel small. And small can be cozy, but no, we want to make a 1,000 square foot house feel like a 2,000, 3,000 square foot house. Yeah, this looks great. And so the reason I had him push over these trees, which I don't know, he must have left that one for a reason, but the reason I had him push these over is to make the yard feel bigger too, to make it feel like you have like room to sit out here and play cornhole and just throw a frisbee around, something like that, like a place to hang out. And then later down in life, if we really want to, that big open space over there could be added on for a shop, or maybe even a guest house, something like that. So there's lots of options that you can do once you get something opened up. But a lot of times people just don't have that vision to be able to see it. But holy cow, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now we just got to figure out how we're going to get a driveway built, double down on the driveway, and just make it look nice and clean and appealing. Plus, if we're going to make this a guest house, we need to make sure that, you know, it'll sleep 2, 4, 6 people. So we want to make sure that it has enough parking that, you know, up to 3 or 4 cars can be parking in here at a time. But that's all I want to do. I just want to stop in and see it. I will be starting to look for workers this week to help me get some of the goals that I have for this place accomplished, but I will not be doing anything today on it. But we are headed to the post office. Oh no, we got to go to Walmart, then the post office. So let's go to Walmart, get that dehumidifier. All right, made it to the rental property, but I got a truck and trailer here. I'm guessing maybe an inspection. I don't know. I didn't plan on anyone being here today, but let's just go in and find out, see what's going on with the house. I mean, it's small potential thing. It could be the neighbors, but we're gonna go in and find out. Here's the dehumidifier we got. It's like the mid-grade. See if I can carry this. Okay. Let's see what's up. I was telling my realtor this morning, like, if we can get this place done and closed early, that would be great. I don't see anyone. Let's go downstairs and see. Nobody down here. But maybe they would be doing something downstairs. Let's go upstairs and check, I guess. Okay. Nothing up here. So So neighbors maybe? Hopefully the neighbors. I'll walk around outside and see what's up. Okay, so you know what? There might be the people moving in because there's a set of extra tires here. And what's this trailer say on it? Trailer says South Dakota. So I would say it is the, oh, okay, yep, South Dakota. Looks like a hunter. It's got a fox in there. All right, so no big deal. I didn't know that, but not a big deal. I'm going to hook up this dehumidifier for him, and then we're gonna get out of this guy's way. I was telling my realtor, I'm like, we can close early. Let's close early. I'm sure you guys don't care about watching someone set up an air purifier, but I'll just leave these product instructions here for the guy, because it does have Bluetooth mode for it, or Wi-Fi enabled mode for it, so. Oh, it didn't come with the hose. Alright, here's that. I'll do this. I think that's probably good. Let's see. Foam pad, pull out the water bucket. Remove the cover and take out 4 casters from the bucket to reinstall the water bucket. How do you guys know? I've never had it on these before. I don't know how it works. Okay, casters. This is a nice little thing. I actually thought about buying one for my house. I've never really had one because I never really found the need for it, but it doesn't hurt to have one. I'm sure it takes some humidity out of there, but I never really noticed a problem here. Whew, that feels good. I'm just going to leave these things here on top of it, and then that gentleman that is buying the property can decide what he wants to do with it. So these two are done out of the way now, and we can get moving on. We got to go by the post office, drop off those mic covers, and then we will head to the gym and get caught up there. Getting the stuff knocked out today. All right, we made it to the gym. Let's go in and get caught up with Nick, see what's going on with the gym this week. So I did talk to the neighbor, because I've gotten to know the neighbor at that house pretty well. And the guy that's buying it is actually staying at the motel over here until we close on Friday. And I was telling him, like, that guy's allegedly ready to move in and ready for the close on it. I am too. And I was like, I wouldn't care. But the problem is, this handle broke again. The problem is that the bank's not ready. And if he moves in, like I'd just be like, yeah, go ahead and move in. But if he moves in before we close on the property, like before he signs the paperwork saying that he owns the house and I get a check, and he lives there for a week, he can potentially find something wrong with the house that he doesn't like, and then back out of the contract last second. So we don't want anything like that. But then there's also the potential risk of, he just leaves the stove on, catches the house on fire, it burns down. He doesn't own the house yet, so now it's my responsibility. I have to go in and go through that insurance claim and get all the money back, and it would just be a huge mess. So as much as I want to be a nice guy and say, yeah, go ahead and move all your stuff in, because apparently that trailer is full of stuff, we just have to wait. And I told my realtor, I said, go ahead and freaking close this thing early, we're both ready, but the bank's not ready, so we have to wait till Friday. And I know how the bank is. they will wait till the last second to send a check over. So, pain in the butt, but we're at the gym. Nick, what's up, man? What are you working on here?
This is just the...
Oh, the hoodie pre-order. Cool. So how many we got?
6.
6 people. Nice. So every year for the gym here, we put a hoodie pre-order. We don't order any extra hoodies. We never have hoodies in stock. Like, we keep t-shirts in stock, but with the hoodies, it's pre-order only because they're a seasonal thing and you never know what size someone wants. So it's easier just to do the pre-order. We do it a month in advance. So yeah, it seems like every year so far people really like it. So we're doing it again. And we do hoodies and crew necks, which is really cool. Nick, have you weighed in today? Yeah. How was your weekend? How was your weekend?
I ate like shit.
Oh, okay. I did too. Okay. Dude, I went to like a family thing, Ariel's family thing, and they had Rotel dip. And I haven't had Rotel dip in so long, and it was so good. I went back for seconds, dude. I knew it too. I was like, because chips. I know, it was so good. The chips were delicious. The Rotel dip was delicious. It was all delicious. I had 4 beers spread out all night, which isn't terrible. They were light beers. They were like the Michelob Ultra Pure Gold.
Oh yeah.
But
I had a couple Michelob Ultras.
I'm gonna do a scan. See where I'm at. You wanna hold the camera for me, please?
Sure.
Is there anything that anything broken? Anything?
No, everything's
Anything
good.
that needs to be addressed? Life's good.
Yep.
Oh.
You're wild for scanning on a Monday.
I'm just keeping it consistent. And also when I scan it at my worst is what also tells me like, all right, Ryan, lock in this week. During the week's
Measuring
easy.
your weight.
Yeah.
Do not grab the handles or move.
Yeah, I'm a little heavy. Not heavy, but
Weight measurement.
not
is
really
completed.
down.
Not down,
I
yeah.
should be 198.
Yeah, I was like 180 this morning.
Confirm your personal
And it's
information.
definitely not muscle I'm
Then
gaining.
press enter.
For the reason I'm not.
Place your heels
Going
on the
down.
rear sole electrodes. Grab the handles.
I did a bunch of cardio this weekend though.
Place your thumbs on the oval
Yeah.
electrodes. Keep your arms
So for
straight.
you guys that don't know, this is called an InBody. It's
Your
a body
arms does
comp
not touch
scanner.
the sides of your
It'll
body.
tell you the fat and muscle that's in your body. It'll tell you how much you have in each arm, leg, trunk, your total body fat percentage.
Starting your in-body test. Do not talk or move during the test. The test is completed.
Ooh, dude. It's probably skewed.
So your fat went down?
16.3 from 17.3. I like that. I just hope it's accurate. So yeah, we're going off a percent fat loss, right?
We're going off of pounds lost.
Pounds lost. Okay,
By-
pounds of
by-
fat.
Yeah, by percentage. Percentage of pounds.
Percentage of
lost.
pounds.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. Because I have to lose some pounds of fat then.
Yeah.
Or the pounds that I am losing
Need to
needs
be
to be in
fat.
fat.
Yeah.
And there is no real good way of just targeting that. Well,
If you work out and diet,
eat lean
yeah.
too. Yeah, you got to eat lean. Obviously diet, but I'm saying like it's difficult too. But yeah, eating candy and Rotel dip does not help. That's where all the fat's coming in at.
Yeah.
So results look decent. Weight wise, I'm not down. I'm not up, but I'm not quite down where I want to be. But 16.3 is down from what it's ever been. Lowest I've been for a while.
This is down.
What was it last week? Do you remember?
I don't know what it was last week, but I think you started off at 34.
Okay.
Oh, we started off at 37.
I saw it at 37 and I'm at 32 now.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. But we still got a month to go. And the last week of this diet, I'm going to be out of town on a little trip, which is not good.
14%. That's
Okay.
me.
Okay. So I'm in the lead, you think?
I don't know. Jake could be killing it.
Okay. Well, we don't really know, but yeah, it's a challenge. We got $1,000 running on this, so it's a really important thing. If you guys have been following along with the vlog, you guys already know that. But yeah, me, Nick, and 2 other guys in the gym, we got $1,000 on it. also today is we have a weight loss challenge in the gym. There's a private group for it. We need to post something in the group for this week. So we'll be posting that today. Okay guys, it was a pretty slow day here, so not a lot to work on or nothing. We did put in a big order from First Form. So we got about $600-700 worth of stuff to do. And yeah, been running with one of my good friends, Charles. So he's been pushing me to go 2.25 miles on last Wednesday, which is the farthest I've ever ran. And he's like, anytime you want to run, just let me know. So I'm like, today I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's try to go for 2.5 miles. That's what we're going for. So we're gonna see if we can do it. I did miss Friday. I worked till like 6 o'clock at night.
We might have to go for 3 then.
I don't know about it. See, that's the thing is last week I was like, we weren't even gonna do 2. I was like, I haven't ran that far yet. And he's like, well, let's try to go for 2. And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't really pushed myself that far. And then we ended up doing 2.25. And then on the last stretch, he's like, I want you to just full out run the last distance. And I did. And like, I was like so winded by the time I got here because I literally gave it my all. But it was kind of fun. Like once it was all said and done, I was like, I'm glad we did it. And just having someone to run with too, like kind of, because he kind of ran like behind me a little bit, so it was like I had a pushing force, like keeping me going.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna swap my shoes out, you guys, and then I might just put you guys down. We'll run, and I'll leave you guys to chill. How long was our run the other day? 30 minutes?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Maybe not even quite that.
Yeah, I think it was 25. I'm more worried about my battery here.
Yeah.
Listen to your headphones again. So what we do, you guys, is like outside my gym here, this is like an industrial park, and then there's like a little park that goes all the way down to the end. And it's very flat, so that's what I like about it. But we start up at the very end of the road this way, and then we just run down. And since we're doing more, because it's like a mile, or maybe just a little bit more than a mile if you run down, run through the park and everything, like all the industrial park and then up through the baseball fields. So you'll just kind of see us pass by a couple times, but I'm gonna set you guys up so you guys can see. And yeah, probably take us about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We almost do 2 laps. It's like a lap and a half. Okay, let's do it. .67. All right, we didn't do 2.5 miles. My fault, but when I passed by at 1.67 miles, I was struggling bad. If it wasn't for Charles today, which thank you, Charles, for running with me. It means a lot. It just has someone to run with. But if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even made it 2 miles, which is what we ran, and we walked the rest back. But so glad we did it.
You did it, man.
Still 2 miles. 2 miles more than a lot of people in this world. So proud of myself for that at least. But yeah. He's going for a longer run. He's gonna put me in my place, show me how you really do it. But yeah, I'm glad I did that. Really tough day. I was dragging today, but it really helps to actually have somebody like him to help push you and motivate you. And if it wasn't for him the other day, I wouldn't have made it 2.25, and today I wouldn't have made it 2 miles. So I owe that to him. I know I'm the one that pushed through, but he's the one that gave me a little bit of confidence to get that far. Which, hey, you know, sometimes that's what you guys need in life. Like, whether it comes to your physical fitness, like, you know, running, or even when I was lifting, like if it wasn't for my buddy Adam that got me into lifting, I wouldn't own a gym today. So there's a lot of things in life, most things in life you can't do on your own. And it helps to have some type of partner or partners in your life. And in business, you know, I like to think I'm a solo entrepreneur. And I did a lot on my own. I used to say I did it all on my own, but in reality, I've had people all along the way, my parents, friends, siblings, significant others that have helped me get to where I am today. People that aren't even in my life anymore, but they did help me out. So I don't know, it just, you're not doing it on your own. I think I think there's I don't remember what book it was, but there's a book that I think it's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which I've talked about on this channel before. Is they talk about there's 3 kinds of people, and you want to be the 3rd kind. But there's independent, which a lot of people think they are, which is good. A lot of entrepreneurs think they're independent, which is better than being dependent. If you're dependent, you're dependent on somebody else. Independent means you do everything on your own. But what you want to be is codependent, which is it's independent, but you're also able to take help from other people, and that's what you need to really succeed, because you can't do everything on your own. So keep that in mind as you do things in the future. Just be willing to be codependent and understand that people help you out. But I am going to end the channel here today. Not the channel, the vlog. I'm ending the vlog here today, the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys at least had fun hanging out. Let me know down in the comments if there's something that you guys want to see me go into more on the channel. We can certainly dive deeper into anything on this channel. It's just really up to you guys, what you guys want to see, and I can make that happen. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you guys got something out of it. You know, we worked on quite a few different things today. A house that I'm selling, a house that I bought, a gym here, and then I also packed out and sent out some mic covers that I didn't include on camera. So lots of business I got done today. Tomorrow in the vlog, well, look for the thumbnail, subscribe so you guys see it when it goes live. But we're going to be building. I'm gonna set up like a chair. I'm gonna make like someone that looks jacked, like a jacked pumpkin man, for the front of the gym. I'm gonna put a chair out and make them look all jacked and stuff. So I'll bring you guys along for that in the vlog. So be looking for it, because it'll be a lot of fun. I think it'll turn out pretty good. Yeah, and make sure you guys like the video, so that way I know you guys like this kind of content. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. See you later.